safety first, right? Not third. Hey guys, it's Jason, and I've got a little product here. It's really not like high tech by any means. As we get into these projects, you know, we have to put a 3-point harness. Some of our customers want this extra safety feature versus lap belts. Back in the early 50s, 60s, and even 70s, lap belts were just a thing. And so at some point, 3-point harnesses became more mandatory and a standard safety feature in all vehicles. So by the time you got into, you know, 1970, we'll call it 1976, you started to see the 3-point harnesses were being installed in the trucks a lot more frequently. Kept you more secure up here. Obviously, eventually we got headrests and all the safety features that we have today. Lap belts are great. I know some people that hate seatbelts, period. They don't even want seatbelts. We put them in no matter what, but we will put in the seatbelts that were required in that year. And then we try to talk our customers into upgrading to a 3-point harness just to kind of provide a little more support for your upper end, so you just not like just whiplash right in the windshield or dash or anything like that. Try to keep you contained as much as you can. Obviously, there's no airbags. The crunch zone's a little bit different than modern cars, and so safety was something that eventually became more important. And so anytime we have an opportunity to add a safety feature, especially seatbelts, something to kind of restrain somebody, we strive to put at least a 3-point system in a car. If you don't, then hey, to each your own. You know, we're not here to tell you what to do, but we think it's a wise thing to do. We've seen some pretty gnarly crashes in these old pickup trucks, and cars and seatbelts can definitely, you know, prevent you from getting too beat up. So always a good idea. Of course, we can help you with seatbelts, and we sell seatbelts online too. We work with the Seatbelt Planet on all of our seatbelts. A lot of ways to accomplish seatbelts. It's not an afterthought. You definitely should be planning that into your build, and you definitely should be considering, you know, what kind of seatbelts you're going to put in, where you're going to put them, how you're going to install them. So on this particular truck, this is what we did, and it'll work for pretty much any truck. So we identified where we actually wanted to mount the seatbelt, that one of the points up here that would then come down across your chest. And so then we laser cut some pieces out. We put a 3/8 weld nut on here, got it welded on here. And then what we did is we drilled a hole here for our bolt, so that our bolt could go through here. And then what we did is we then fished this piece right here down in here until it lined up. And then we bolted this on so we could hold it. Then we just kind of put a couple small welds right there. Now, it's just really to hold it, because once you bolt this on and it pinches the metal, you can put a little glue Loctite on it, and you just want to make sure that this is going to hold. So we got this piece here, so it's not just a nut. It's not going to like tear out if you get into an accident. And we got this plate right behind it to help hold it pretty good. I suppose if you had a painted vehicle, you could do the same thing. Put some like panel bond adhesive on here, and then you could fish this down in here. And then once you got it down in there, you could then stick this in here, bolt it on here with a washer, and bolt it down tight while the panel bond is drying. And then you could take this out here, and then you could attach your 3-point seat belt. So pretty low-tech solution. We actually keep these in stock in shop for our guys to use here. It's a really easy solution to install it, or make it yourself. But we make it available for our guys here, and if you want these in your own shop, pretty easy. We actually do have them on our website. That's your seatbelt tech tip of the day, if you will. So, and we'll see you next time, man. Thanks.